Good morning. Are you Janetta Pugh?
I am the beneficiary of the estate.
You're the what?
I am the beneficiary of the estate.
You're the beneficiary of what estate? Answer my questions, please, ma'am. I'm just trying to understand. Okay. What's the announcement?
Judge, it's my understanding that Ms. Pugh and her family has retained an attorney on this matter. You may, I don't know if you remember, Judge, this one I was originally appointed on, and we were on the trial docket. She hired a new attorney at that point. Mr. Norwood was on the case for a while and then withdrew. And once recently, when the case came back to me, I visited her and was told that they did retain another attorney. I was given the name of Christopher Wiley this morning, but I have not heard from him. And my understanding is that at this point still hasn't filed anything with the court. But,
okay.
But I've been told that that's who's supposed to be taking over the case.
Okay.
For the record, I recognize Ms. Pugh. She's been here before.
I do as well, for the record.
And I looked into Mr. Christopher Wiley. I can't find that person as a practicing lawyer in the state bar page, and I have not been contacted by anybody on Ms. Pugh's behalf.
All right, so Ms. Pugh, Mr. Lewis has been appointed to represent you at this point. Obviously, you know as well as anyone that you're in custody and we want to get your case taken care of. If you've hired or your family has hired another lawyer, then they have to contact the court so that we can do something with your case. And do you know if they've hired someone?
Respectfully, Your Honor, I do not agree with your appointed foreign agents, considering that the first duty is to the state and will be considered conflict of interest, Your Honor.
Okay, so if you don't want, the only thing I can do, I'm appointing an attorney to you to help you, right? So if you don't want a court-appointed attorney, then your only option, two things. One is to represent yourself or to hire a lawyer. So if you don't like the way it works, then you do something different. So are you, listen to what I'm saying. Are you either going to represent yourself, or are you going to let Mr. Lewis represent you, or are you going to hire someone?
Objection, Your Honor. Respectfully, is this a court of record?
It is a court of record. So your objection's overruled.
Okay. Respectfully, Your Honor, where is the verified claim that is being placed against my trust?
It's right here. It's called an indictment. And Mr. Lewis has a copy of it and he can show it to you. So that would be the verified claim against you.
Okay. Your Honor, respectfully, Your Honor, there were writs that was filed to the case that still haven't been received.
I've received your petition for writ of habeas corpus and it's denied.
Okay. Respectfully, Your Honor, I demand to be released due to lack of evidence of stated claim and not being given the proper opportunity to obtain the proper counsel to effective defense.
It's overruled.
Okay.
You're running out, aren't you?
No, it's fine.
So here's the thing, Ms. Pugh. I appreciate your position, but listen, Ms. Pugh, don't speak over me. Ms. Pugh, just because you say respectfully does not mean that you get to interrupt me. That's disrespectful, right? Hang on. Listen to me. Everything you have there is overruled. And here's one of the reasons why. Is because you have a lawyer. And your lawyer will file the appropriate motion. You're interrupting me again, which is disrespectful. So I'm going to leave Mr. Lewis as your attorney unless you choose to represent yourself or hire someone else. I'm going to give you 2 weeks to determine what you're going to do. You can go back. You can go back with the bailiff. Go back. You already said that, and that's overruled. Go back with the bailiff. Get your own attorney or represent yourself if you don't like it. Good morning, sir. You're Christopher Davis. Mr. Davis, did you get someone hired?
I brought the 3 pieces of the 3 attorneys.
Who'd you talk to?
Talked to this, the person right here, Crenshaw.
Okay.
I was trying to get a court-appointed attorney.
What other 2 did you talk to?
Mitchell Woolridge and Brad Jones Jr.
You actually talked to those people?
Talked to Crenshaw's office, but I couldn't get a hold of him. I mean, he was supposed to call me back, but I thought I was going to get
Well, when you were here last time, I told you had to work on trying to hire your own lawyer, and you needed to actually speak with 3 lawyers.
Yes, ma'am.
So, where's this Mitchell Woods?
I didn't speak to him. I just spoke to the one, but I was supposed to bring 3 attorneys up here for you.
No, it's not just I'm going to write down 3 names. I said go talk to 3 attorneys, at least 3 attorneys, and try to hire them. It's not just I'm going to give you 30 days and you come back and you write down some names, because Mitchell Woods is probably Clint Mitchell Woods, who is a judge down the hall. So you didn't talk to him as a lawyer. Brack Jones has been retired for many, many years, doesn't practice law. So you didn't do what I asked you to do. Hang on. You didn't do what I asked you to do. And so the result of that is I could put you in jail for not following the court order. It's not just a game to go say I did what you told me to, because you didn't. I'm going to reset your case for 30 days. You need to try to hire a lawyer. If you don't hire one, you better start calling this week actual lawyers that practice law and make appointments and visit with them. All right? Because I've been here a long time. I know who the lawyers are around here, so you're not going to get one over me by just writing down some names. Step in front of the clerk and get the reset notice. Mr. Mack, your attorney's not going to be here this morning, but I need to talk to you about why you can't keep your drug patch on. Why can't you keep your drug patch on? Everybody that has a drug patch sleeps on it. All right? So this has been going on now for quite some time. I'm going to have you tested this morning. You've tested negative in court, but if you don't keep that drug patch on after today, if there's an issue and it doesn't get tested, I'm going to assume it's because it's positive. Your bond will be raised, there will be a warrant for your arrest, and you will go to jail. So you need to figure out, ask them what you need to do, but nobody has had as many issues as you with this drug patch. Do you understand? Have a seat in the jury box, we'll get you tested. So you tested negative. Do you have the patch on right now? Okay.
I will return tomorrow.
All right. I want you to go get it changed. I do not want it to look like that the next time you go in there. If you have to put something else around it, then that's what you need to do. Wrap it in an ace bandit. I don't care what you have to do. But that one's probably not going to be testable, just like the rest of them. So this is your last option to have one that looks like that. Figure it out or your bond's going to be raised. Understand? Step in front of, you don't need to get reset, right?
Set on the trial.
Stay in touch with Mr. Kimler, and then we'll see you back at your next court date. You're free to go. All right. Good morning, sir. How are you? Good. And you're Mason Crooks? And Mr. Crooks, you're on probation for theft of property, a 3rd-degree felony. And I received an administrative hearing. So you've been charged with, it looks like another offense of assault, family violence, maybe? But it looks like they're not pursuing that. Is that still the position? Are you working? Why aren't you working?
The state takes my driver's license away because I take seizure medicine.
So do you not live anywhere where you could get to a job?
Job applications out to the tire shop in my house to where I can work now. We haven't had to get for government.
Anywhere.
It has, and we can ask Mr. Burrow, it has been a problem.
You owe so much money. I mean,
He's afraid I wasn't going to be able to get caught up either.
I know. I mean,
The man told me the other man's gonna buy a property when it gets finally cleared for now with the bulldozers there.
I think the thing of it is, Judge, is that Mr. Crooks, he's been on probation for 2.5 years, being courtesy supervisor over in Orange County, and he seems to be coming up with every excuse in the book. And Orange County is just at the point where they just tired of dealing with it, and they're almost ready to return his case back to Jefferson County, based off of the offense that is his uncle.
right.
And so we submitted an order of amended conditions, so if, you know.
The no contact, I got that. Have there been any other issues since the no contact, since that was signed?
So not since the no contact was signed. We had an issue with walking by the uncle's house, and the uncle called into the probation department over in Orange County, you know, reporting him saying that, you know, he's taunting or whatnot. And I advised Mr. Crooks to take another route instead of just going by there.
How far apart do y'all live? So why would you have been walking by his house?
I had to walk through the neighborhood to get to my direction of home.
From Orange to Mauriceville?
Yes, ma'am.
I bet there's a number,
Yeah, there's,
any number of other ways that you can go if you're walking from Orange to Mauriceville instead of in front of your uncle's house who we're having all these issues with.
yes, ma'am.
That's,
Um,
do you
I
understand?
made a mistake.
Well, but you keep making mistakes, and your mistake's going to cost you potentially 2 to 10 years in prison, because this is going to be the last time we're in court talking about this, all right? One more call about you walking by a house, showing up somewhere where they are, sending a message, whatever it is, however it is, then you're going to be back in here, and I'm going to ask your probation officer to file MTRP. If you're not paying the money and we're not getting the victim of this paid back, then you might as well be sitting in prison. So it's time for you to get busy. You've been on probation for 2.5 years, and from this point forward, it is not going to go like it has been. There's not going to be an excuse for everything. Figure it out. Walk, get a bicycle, get a job, and start making payments. I don't care where you're working. Get a job. Figure it out.
Thank you.
Make a budget. I want that done quickly. I want you to have a job quickly, and I want you to start making payments, because what happens is if you don't start doing everything you're supposed to, Orange is going to send your case back to Jefferson County. If they do that, 2 options. 1, a motion to revoke your probation because you can't do what you're supposed to over there. 2, you're going to have to come over here and report and do everything in Jefferson County. So if transportation and all of that's an issue with just getting around locally, it's going to be a big issue if you have to come back here.
I understand. Thank you.
All right, this is it. You're on 0 tolerance at this point. Get it all taken care of, or you're going to be right back in here.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.